It's Sunday. It's kind of a bittersweet day for a lot of us. Represents a last day of freedom before you have to go back to work. I don't know why it should be so gloomy. That would mean I've wasted 50% of the weekend. You're right. Let's drink. And gonna be looking at Bent Paddle. This one will not be coming as a surprise. It's 6.2% by volume. It's got a nice little kick, but it's not too much. And it is made by Bent Paddle Brewing Company right here in Duluth, Minnesota. I have not been to this brewery. As a matter of fact, in my my professional trade, I did work at one of their competitive place that just recently opened, and I might be taking a tour of that. I've been invited to come down, and that place was really cool for a small microbrewery. Everything was all automated. Other than that, I just been busy all day. I need to as soon as we're done having fun, I need to do that video for Zach's gun belts. I was just gonna throw it in somewhere, but I'm so impressed with that. I'm just gonna make it a nice little video. Some of you guys, because I know I was guilty of that, do not realize how important the belt is to your carry system. And maybe you won't even realize it until you have a chance to try something better. And his belts start at $75 plus shipping and go up. And I have to tell you, that's money well spent. There's what it looks like. It's got a really, the camera's really not showing it, but it's got a really nice deep amber. Good carbonation. Fair amount of head. It's obviously going to be doing a little lacing. Right off the bat, you get that grapefruit, pine smell. Oh, this is... I was gonna say my first beer, but that'd be a lie. It's almost my first beer of the day. But I can guarantee it's gonna taste really good because it was oh yeah, the old bush girl. Okay. You just you get a really nice heavy hoppy, the pine, grapefruit, but it also has like the one thing I noticed on the ones that I've really liked, it has a nice hit of bread or biscuit and a subtle caramel. This one is not sweet by any means, like Bell's Hop Slam, for instance. That they do that with honey, and it's very obvious it's a very sweet brew. Oh yeah, that's just good. I won't even lie. The thing that's really bothered me about this one is first time I had it, it was on sale for $7.99 a 6-pack, and I was like, wow, that's really not bad. And then I've never seen it less than $10.99 a 6-pack since then, no matter where I've gone. As a matter of fact, the place that I have close by me here, they can't even keep it in, and I ended up having to go somewhere else, and theirs was like $11.99. I was like, ooh, not taking advantage of it. I bet that shipping must just be killing them. Oh yeah. Yeah, if you call any sweetness in there at all, it's just a subtle caramel, but it's not dry. It's very smooth. It's that bread or biscuit kind of taste that really Hmm. And it's another one of those that kind of has the up front, it's got the bitterness, and then it has a heavier bitter hit right in the middle, and then it just kind of all gives way to a really pleasant and smooth bread biscuit, kind of a caramel, and afterwards, it's barely even detect the back to the hops. It's just a nice overall, unlike that hop wrangler, that was just like the same thing from start to finish. And these ones that are more complex and have an array of experience through the taste is what I actually something I really like. Like I said, it's 6.2. It's got enough to get the job done, but it's not going to be so much that you're going to have two of these and be napping. Maybe some of you might, but oh yeah. Bent Paddle Brewing Company. Bent hop. I've had their black. They just call it black, and it wasn't bad, but um, for a dark stout, that one definitely didn't hit as high on the scale as this guy does. Golden IPA. Whew, yeah. Where do I put it on the E scale? This is one of those, I just have no idea how far they're, ever gonna range in their distribution of it. Three of you, when we finally start up the brew giveaway, the secret brew giveaway. Definitely gonna be putting a couple of these in each of the care packages. Just overall. I don't know. They just do an incredible job with it. And again, you're talking about something in a can, so I might actually have to go down there and try it from the tap and see what that experience is like, or if some of these, if you're able to purchase while you're there. Some of them you can only, like the place that I worked at, you can drink all you want while you're there, but they don't have the, I don't know if it's the license or what that allows you to actually purchase and go. And then some of the other ones that are here locally, you can get the big growler, and you can get those. You purchase one and then you get it refilled. But I'm gonna have to look in and find out what Bent Paddle actually what they actually do. But this is some. I hate the price of it, but it sort of has turned into the daily drink, and considering 2 6-packs of this is more expensive than a case of Busch, but life is short, baby. Why drink shitty beer? According to Birdman, that should be the new mantra here for the B&E Brew Reviews. But I don't know. In some regards, it's very true. I know I might be narrow-minded on this, but I really have been really liking this, and I'm going to give it an 8.5. I'm not even sure if that's fair, because some of them, it's like the ones that you give them a really high rating, it's like you consider it like a treat, but this Bent Paddle hop, it's just very, very good beer. So I'll stick behind my 8.5, and I hope like I said, I hope they're able to open up, and it's going to be more than just like a little bomb blast around this area. But like I said, definitely definitely will be putting a couple of these in each of the 3 prize packs. So there you go. What should we look at next? I'm kind of striking out on my own purchasing power. We haven't looked at that yellow snow, and I've had one person, and one person only, say that it was really good, and everybody else has said that it's shit. This was another one that's me, so if it sucks, I've only got me to blame. Liljas Hop Nest Monster. Let's see, 7% by volume. So look at that. Probably tomorrow. Got an out-of-town job, but if things go well, it's not going to be a full day thing. So I should be back in time to still drink some brew. Other than that, I'm gonna go do that a video for Zach's gun belts, and I tell you, if you've ever questioned if you want to deal with a belt off the shelf, the one that I have, and it kind of sucks because I keep wanting to try this, but I kind of want to do the well, actually I have tried it, and I tell you, it sure is nice to have something that's that much more rigid that helps displace the weight. Not to mention, I have now gotten my second holster from Pitbull Tactical. Richard, the owner, and the boys at Pitbull made me one for the PPS, and I tell you, normally I carry at like a 3 o'clock, and lately I've been carrying this guy back just a little bit more like a 4 o'clock, and this thing just disappears on you. Had him put a 15 degree on that for me. It has the medium sweat shield, and I tell you, the one thing is, and of course the thing is you know, I don't think any of the guys that are in the holster businesses probably follow me over here, so I can pretty much say what I want without too much fear of it getting back to anybody. It's honestly, it's been kind of a difficult thing, because I have to tell you, I have nothing bad to say about the owners or the reps in my 4 favorite places. The Nate brothers, Nate Squirt Tactical, second to none. Richard at Pitbull, just one of the boys. Jess over at Forest City Tactical, that he cares. You know, he'll sit and pick your brain of what you like and what you don't like, because all he wants to do is improve his product. Whoa, that's a weird concept. And then Stefan at Aegis. I have several things from Aegis, which I already talked about. This thing that you can that I have for the PPS, that you can use like a shoulder rig or out in front of you, or just as a protector, like inside of a backpack or something. I have this for my Kimber, which kind of have a little side story to that. How long do we want to go here? You know, if people don't like it, check off, get out of here. I don't really give a shit that you said, oh, it's 32 minutes or it's too long. I don't care. Most of you guys have been pressing the shit out of me by saying that you actually like the longer stuff. Okay, fine. I can talk. I have this one from 1911, and at this moment in time I only own one 1911, and that's my Kimber. And over the last few times I've been out shooting, I was experiencing a last round in the magazine feeding issue. It was like that bullet was over 50% of the way in. It almost looked like all you'd have to do is slap it on the back of the gun, and it would return it to battery to firing position, and but it still just is enough of an angle you couldn't get it to move, and the only thing that would work would be to drop the mag and clear the round. It wasn't damaging the bullet. You could still just drop it in the tube and fire it off, but that's disconcerting because my Kimber is the most expensive gun, other than the AR, most expensive pistol that I have, and that was my primary carry, and still is every now and then. You know, it's like I've had it out on Saturdays with the Aegis holster just to see what it was like, because I want to, you know, make a fair review. I mean, send me a holster all day long, and if I don't like it, you're either not going to see the video or you're not going to see a good video. And I was like, okay, so I called Kimber, and they recommended changing out the the guide rod spring. So, and to Kimber's kudos, they sent me one for nothing. I put that in there, and the next time we were out, I didn't have a single issue. But yesterday and the time before that, I still had one on, I don't know, 10 mags worth of shots. And I know someone's going to say, oh, it's the spring in your mags. Well, I marked the mag that I've had a problem with, and that wasn't the same one that reoccurred. And my magazines that I've been cycling through there, I have well, I know I have the two stainless Kim Pros and that Mekgar, and those are all new mags, and it doesn't really matter what it is, and it's the hollow point ball ammo. I mean, if it's going to happen with a ball ammo, it's going to happen on anything. So, you know, I was on the chat last night, and me and Alex were talking about it, and he's like, you know, that almost sounds like an extraction issue. And well, my Kimber is a tactical extractor, the external. It's not your Series 70 style one. So while we were on chat, I just decided, you know, it's like you need like pretty much no tools. Broke it down, pulled the firing pin and everything out of it just to clean that, and pulled the extractor out of it. And sure shit, the sharp edge of the extractor right at the very base of it was chipped. And so basically 70% of the extractor is still in place, but that last little one, and just the dynamics must be just right with that very last round that's causing the problem. So after doing an internet search and finding absolutely nothing, nobody has the tactical extractor for the Kimber. Looks like I'll be giving Kimber a call tomorrow and seeing if I can either get them to send me one, which the gun is supposed to have a lifetime warranty, or we'll see if you know, what the cost will be. But either way, just something that small turned out to be the problem. So that's my Kimber story, and I'm sticking to it. So I think that's enough. I think that's enough talk. I'm going to go work on that video. I just any of you guys that are interested, like I said, I can pretty much tell you something that I love and maybe not love so much about each of these holsters. You know, and I'm planning on doing a big holster review. I'm going to take, I have 5 holsters for the PPS. So wear one a week. Either do a little video or at least keep some good notes on my thoughts, what I like, what I didn't like about each holster, and tell you guys about it. You can take with that information what you want. Everyone's going to have a little bit different experience, you know, where you wear it, how you wear it, your body size, your body weight. It's all going to come into effect on what you find to be comfortable and not comfortable. I mean, I remember doing the original video on this, and people are like, wow, there's just a lot of possible things that could bother you. And let me tell you, this is the second most comfortable holster I've ever worn. Which is pretty amazing considering everything that you see to it. The only one that beats this is the Nate Squared Professional. But as far as an all-around holster goes, this is just an incredible holster, and that's why I have one for both the G27 and the PPS. So, just a big hats off to Pitbull, the way they treat their customers, how fast they are. You know, maybe not as fast as Zach is, though. Zach's turnaround time is 4 to 5 days from the time you order a belt. Hand make you the belt. And the colors, stitching, hole pattern, and buckles and size. Custom for you. 4 to 5 days. $75 and up. Alright, well, got some more of these to go review. So we'll see you tomorrow, and we'll look at the Lilja Hop Nest Monster. So you guys have a good rest of your Sunday. Out of here.